So hello guys, so here out of 5, 6, 7 or even 10 things I can go a day without. So first of all, my glasses. So in 2019 I was prescribed this because I was working more than average. I was working about 24 hours on my laptop and it started affecting my vision. So the doctor prescribed this for me, and for some reason I've used this on the stretch for 5 years and it fell, it broke. So I sort of tried to glue it, so it's looking sort of old and ugly now, but for some reason I'm still using it. I mean, I got this from Ray-Ban. They're quite pricey, better than this, but the frames is what I really love, and lenses I'm going to change it. So in 2 months time I'm going to completely discard this and go with this. Now they're quite big, but I mean they serve what they serve and I really love it. So they're quite different and more expensive than this thing. So in 2 months time this is what I'm going to be using now. So I'm going to change the lenses. So my glasses, one of the things I can't go a day without, but sorry, I'm not blind. It's just that I work on my laptop and my phone and stuff like that. So I make most times I use the screen, and so that's just it. So I'm not blind. So secondly, water. I drink a lot of water in a day. I can't tell you how much water I drink in a day, but just continuously, and I encourage people to drink as much water as possible that they can in a day. Keep yourself hydrated and stuff like that. So I drink a lot of water. So I can go a day without drinking water. That's just it. And then secondly, I read a lot of books. And currently I'm on this book, James Clear's Atomic Habits. I've sort of finished reading this, like listening to the audiobook. So from chapter 1 to the last chapter I've read it, but because I love reading books, so I got this on Amazon. So just to keep the hard copy in future for the future purpose and stuff like that. It's a nice book. So currently I just finished reading the Everything is Fucked by Mark Manson, and now I'm currently on this one. So when I finish reading this, I'm going to take another book. All right, so now let's talk about the fragrance. So I love fragrance, I love perfumes, I love smelling nice. I'm the type of guy who, if I walk past you and you smell nice, I don't mind. I can hold you up and ask you what type of perfume are you wearing or something like that. So I was in the city center and I came across this thing. They call it the Black Addiction, and for some reason I've used the Black Opium before and it looks some sort of like the Black Opium thing. So I just got it and so let me try it. So if you are using, so this is 100 mils. If you touch this thing, it smells almost similar to the Black Opium. If you've used the Black Opium, you know what I mean. But this is just the copy of the Black Opium, and sometimes the difference lies between how much or how long they last on your body. So I've not really used it before. I just for a day, but I tried it and it smelled nice, but it didn't last that long. So it looks like resembles the Black Opium thing. So I tried. So this is way low. I got this for like £5, and the Black Opium is around 70 to even £80. So I love smelling nice. I love fragrances. I love colognes and stuff like that. But one thing about me, if you ask me what type of perfume are you wearing, I lie to you because I'm the kind of guy that combines everything. So I'm using this. This is the Flower by Kenzo, and this is for like £80. I'm not a fan of expensive perfume, so I prefer buying stuff like this, but this lasts long, very long. This is 50 mils or something. So I got this and I've been using this for a while now. I got this since January, so I've used up to here. So basically it's half of it. I've used half of it. So how I use my perfume is I've got perfumes that I use within the house, and then if I'm going out to work, to occasions and stuff like that, I still got my perfumes. So I can take this one out to occasion. I can wear it for occasions and stuff like that. And then something like this is when I'm within home and just casual thing. So I also have this body spray for the armpit, and this is the antiperspirant. No, this is the Dove Classic, and since I've been using Dove, I've loved the Classic. I love the Classic. It kind of smells cool. I love it. 48 hours, and it's for the armpit. So the Dove Classic, they have different types here, but the Classic is the one that I really love. So I use this as well. So sometimes going to within the house, shower in the evening, night, and going to bed, I just put this in my armpit, and then that's how I go to bed. And that's just it. So I use the Dove Classic and now the Black Edition, but the major one here is the Flower by Kenzo. This is unisex for women, men, stuff like that. So these are the colognes that I use in the day. And then I have my moisturizer here. I'm the kind of guy who suffers from dry skin, and for some reason E45 has been the thing recently. So the moisturizing lotion, this is 500 ml, so I've been using it and it's been healthy. So I use this every day, so it's one of the things I can't go a day without. So this is the E45, the moisturizing thing. So I use this as well in a day, and I cannot go a day without that thing. So I also have my headphones here. So this is the Soundcore by Anker P20i. I got this on Amazon sometime 3 months or 4 months ago, and it's been very nice. I was looking for something that, sometimes these are heavy, I just need something that goes simple into your ears, and I got this discounted. The actual price is around £30, but when I bought this, I wanted to review it, and when I review it, connect it to the app and stuff like that, and it's been really helpful. So I've been using this one. So they've got noise cancelling, stuff like that. They have noise cancelling, but I bought this for like 17 or even 18 pounds. I can't really remember. So this is one of the things I can't go a day without. My earbuds here. So this is the Soundcore by Anker. If you get this, trust me, you won't regret it, because they have noise cancelling and stuff like that. So you get the app on your phone, so you change a lot of things like the tap, the change track and stuff, the stop, pause, and all of those things. You can connect it to your app on your phone and stuff like that. So I've got this one here. This is the Bang by Olufsen, and sometimes in winter, for example, so they just cover your ear, and they don't just serve as headphones, but they protect your ears from the cold and stuff like that. So these are also helpful. And I mean, sometimes you don't feel like locking yourself out in the whole world. They got some kind of special audio when you listening to music on this thing, like the whole thing like surround your ear, like you are in the studio or something like that. So they've got some special audio on this thing, so they're very nice and helpful. And then I got my shoes here. This is the Nike Air Max. Is it 90 or 93? I don't know, but I love the Nike. I love the Air Max thing. So I do this thing in a day. Sometimes one of the shoes I love as well. So I go with this thing, that white, the Nike thing here, and the Nike logo here is crested in silver or something like that and stuff like that. So I love the Nike. They're very comfy, stuff like that. I don't know, for some reason I love this thing. So here is my Air Max as well. Love it. So I also have my Air Jordans. I'm not really a fan of corporate shoes. On my graduation, I wore these things in winter, in my tie, tucking and everything like that, but I still rock this thing, stuff like that. So I don't really wear the corporate shoes and stuff like that. So this is the Air Jordan Mid, and I don't really know the difference between the mid and the high and stuff like that. And it's obvious that if you see the Air Jordan lows, the mids and the high, I don't really know the difference, but I believe this is the mid. So I got this at Foot Locker sometime in 2021 or so. Is it 2022? I don't know. But I've been rocking it, and they've been nice, they've been helpful. I've been wearing it in the rain and stuff like that. But I've washed this thing 2 times since I bought it, that still look clean and nice and stuff like that. So on the part of shoes, I've got my Nike Air Max here, and I got my Air Jordan here. This is something I love. So also these things I can't go a day without. They're my shoes, I love them. And then I have my laptop here. I've been using this since 2021. This is the B. The Core i5 is some sort of tiny thing, 18 inches. Is it 18 inches and stuff like that? Very nice, you know. I've been using to edit my videos over time. All the videos you've been watching on my YouTube channel, I've used this to edit them. This is the Core i5 and it's quite old and it's been stressed. So maybe in 2 months time, I'm going to go with the MacBook Pro M2 chip, maybe the MacBook Air or something. But I'm going to drop this and go with the MacBook Air, any of them. So I use this to edit my videos. So this is one of the things I can't go a day without. And then last but not the least, I've got my iPhone here, you know, without this thing. So I can't go a day without my phone, my iPhone 15 Pro. All my life is on this thing. So I use this to pay for all the things I need to pay, my card, everything is on my wallet here. Sometimes I listen to music, do most of social media, Twitter, Instagram, and stuff like that. So my iPhone, that's just it. That's the only thing I can say about it. So I can't go a day without my iPhone. So this is just the last one. And then I've got my bangles here. They're like much of them. I don't really like taking my wrist. I don't like looking at my free wrist. So I've got these things here, you know, Liverpool, London, it's like that. So these are just it. Sometimes they serve as souvenir when you meet somebody and they say they love you, stuff like that. You can just give them one out of it and stuff like that. So I've got my CMF by Nothing Watch Pro here. It's been helpful. Basically, I use this thing for step count and watch my health and stuff like that. But basically, just for step count. So I watch my step here. I count my step on this thing and stuff like that. And check the weather. That's just it. We're talking about the time, check time on my phone and stuff like that. So that's just it. So these are some of the things I can't go a day without. Headphones, my colognes, my deodorants, my moisturizers, my Air Max and Air Jordans and stuff like that, my glasses and my cap. Sometimes I use this most times in summer. But when it's in winter, I like going with the head warmer or sometimes just the jacket and the hoodie and stuff like that. So this is just it. My laptop is here and then my books here as well. I've read this book. I sort of listened to the audiobook and I love the idea of reading books. Recent years, social media, our phones are sort of dragging us away from the reality. So sometimes what books could give you, the internet or the phones, social media can't give you all of those. So it's been helpful. Just Claire has made a lot of sense in this thing. So I've got this. So all of these things that are my daily drivers, you know, stuff like that. So guys, what are the kind of things you use in a day? You know, what are the stuff that you can't do without in a day? Take your take down there. Don't forget to like, share my video. If you enjoyed this video, take your take down there. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye. Bye bye.